So I posted in 4 Reddit subreddits to get people to browse the landing page. So here are the results. We posted on indie hackers, side projects, build in public, and roast my website. And I'll just give you some stats to see what performed well, what didn't perform well. So the post on indie hackers had 598 views, and it surprisingly got a lot of comments, which is pretty interesting, the comments afterwards. But for side projects, surprisingly, it did the best, as in it had the most amount of views, 1.1K, but it had 0 comments. So there was no engagement for that post. Moving on to build in public, it had 672 views and it had a few comments as well. And most surprisingly, roast my website is a relatively smaller subreddit, I would say. It only had 139 views, but it had the highest engagement rate. Let's just break it down as to these people have roasted the landing page for. So the first one for indie hackers, there was one compliment. It looks really nice, I like the idea. There was also some comments. This is going to be a recurring advice, which is they don't know what the landing page is about, which is very valid because I think right now the landing page is just promoting, hey, we want beta testers. But it's like, what's the beta testing for, right? Or what are we supposed to do as a beta tester, which are very valid questions, which we did not post on our landing page. That is the font and color, and that's also a very recurring issue as well, because the font was, I kind of get it, the font was illegible, so we should have a more cleaner font. The color is bad, quote unquote bad. So I think what they mean is that the color is like too out there, because our primary color or our accent color is red, which is very unpopular amongst other apps, because especially for productivity apps, it's usually green or blue, which is more of the calming factors. Red is like too out there, which does make sense. But considering our aesthetic, keep in consideration of. Someone said to use AI to help when it comes to doing the AI or UI aesthetics. So we might be using chat, cursor, GPT, whatever it is. Build in public. Most of it is basically a repeat on indie hackers. So the font is pretty bad. A suggestion was Poppins. Logo looks like shit up instead of shut up, which is kind of funny. And there's something with white backgrounds of images in brown. So as you can see, I think the overall theme is the hero section essentially. So basically what you see when you click on our landing page does not convey clearly of what our app does, so we need to fix that. And also the font is kind of illegible, so we should change the font too. And the color, we gotta do something about the color too. So roast my website has the most amount of engagement, and what we've learned is more of the context. So first of all, what does our app do, right? And also, what are the next steps for beta users after you fill out your email? What is the next step? And I kind of do realize afterwards that we didn't really tell them, hey, when is the beta test gonna come out? I feel like they probably already kind of forgot about our app. So kind of just send some emails to remind them, hey, you kind of registered for this and you gotta download our app to test it out. There's also details, making it more detailed, and also mockups, which a mockup is not in the best quality, especially they aren't able to click at the mockup to see in full details. And especially it's an app, we have some text messages. The text messages are a bit blurry, you can't see the actual roast. So we gotta fix that. And also the app user journey needs to be explained and better structured, which makes sense in terms of the landing page. The landing page is all over the place. It was call to action. It was literally like, oh, sign up, but they don't tell us, or we don't tell them why you should sign up or what our product is in the first place. So yeah, this is just a overview of all of the quote-unquote roles. They were being super nice about it, by the way, just all of the advice that we've got from the Reddit. And yeah, we're gonna change it now. Website is completed, and as you can see, I haven't changed much other than the font, the color, and a little bit of the text, just because I think it would make more sense to change the mockups after we release the actual app. Because right now, low-key, we are still in the process of creating the app, so it's a bit hard to create the mockups
on the side just because not all the UI has been finalized yet. So let me just show you what we've changed and what we, just kept the same. So the logo, we did change it because I think this logo is a bit better than the shut up logo just because it fits the vibe more. And then the font is changed completely, as you can see. And low-key, I had the slogan like stay the same, roast on distractions off, just because I think it's like, kind of like a banger. I kind of like it, so I'll just stayed. But the subtitle or this, sub header, I would say, has been changed because, as you know, a lot of people did not know what the hell this app was about because it used to be, I don't remember, like 100 beta testers get lifetime access or something along the lines of that. But they never knew what the product that they were testing for was actually about. So it makes sense to have a brief description of what Shut Up Timer was. So we just kind of listed the major features that we would have. Then the email list or whatever it still stays the same. Mockup is the same. As I said before, we will change it once the app has been released. And when it comes to the description of the features, we still left it the same just because the leaderboard and wall of disappointment is our major feature. So it makes sense just to leave it like that. And then we still want to talk about the beta testing equals lifetime free just because we're still getting more beta testers and also they want to know what's the quote unquote promo here, right? So we just hit it more at the bottom compared to the hero section, which is here. So we did not mention anything about beta testing here. This is mostly focused on what the app is about. Okay, and then frequently asked questions did take into the suggestion of hyperlinking the email if you guys have any additional questions. But yeah, so everything else is all the same. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching and please subscribe if you want to see the full app version out or you want to see how we think about the beta testing, how it works, all of that good stuff. But yeah, see you guys next time.